822.
Oh, what a rally, folks!
Yes!
Welcome to the court.
Welcome to the courts. Great job, Tom.
On behalf of all of us pickleballers here at Heritage Village, I'd like to take this opportunity to show our appreciation to Tom. Tom has worked so hard at making this happen. Whether it was meeting with administration, sending out weekly emails, getting down here before play to blow off the leaves on the court, researching the whole concept of pickleball and how it is constructed, etc., etc. Even drawing the chalk lines up on the platform tennis court when we first started playing. The list is endless. And all of us would like to say a great big thank you to Tom. So we would like you and Connie to do something fun on behalf of all of us. And I have one last piece of advice. Tom, stay out of the kitchen.
Thank you all. I do what I enjoy, and I enjoy doing things, making the village better, as a lot of us do. So thank you very much, and now...
Hi, my name is Sharon Scarlett, former FFC chair. The FFC volunteers in our community are so vital to making everything work here. And I hope people understand that a lot of things cannot happen without our volunteers, okay? So I also would like to thank Angela Toppy for moving this project forward. With her guidance and her input and putting it together, that was a tremendous help to us, okay? And also with Gail Jantz, when she did her survey a couple of years ago, when everybody decided, well, what do you want to put there? Okay, we need to redo it. What do you want to put there? Well, everybody, majority came up with pickleball, and that's how it got started. And with Tom and his inputs of saying what it takes to do it. So I tell you, without our volunteers, a lot of these things do not move as fast as they should. So I want to thank all the volunteers who are a part of that. Thank you.
Resident volunteers that helped to create the temporary courts, supported by construction of the new courts, and Oxen Jim and now Glenn for helping by providing instruction for new players, and all the HVMA staff that contributed to the construction of the courts and scheduling of play, and Classic Turf for the fantastic job they did on building these courts over a tennis court that was improperly constructed to begin with.
Four, five, two.
With Connie, how long have you been playing?
A couple of years.
A couple of years. Who's been playing the least? Courst?
Maybe me, I
How
don't know.
quickly were you able to figure out the game?
I might have been the least. It's very easy to figure out, and if you can't figure out, there's always somebody to tell you what to do and where to go.
So what's the hardest part of the game?
Staying focused. Staying focused
focused,
and
yeah.
keeping the score and timing. Timing is very important.
And given other activities around the village, how do you rate this pickleball?
Oh, we love this. We just love this. Yeah. It's got to be
Lynn, how
one.
many days a week do you think you play?
I'll play every day if I can. But,
Lisa?
4 or 5 days a week.
Connie?
Well, I play tennis too, so maybe 2 days a week.
Doris?
And I also play tennis also, so probably about the same amount.
So it's, for some, it's a mix. So would you recommend pickleball for everybody?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I was going to say.
It's a good legal shot. Teacher, sir. Okay, 4-2.
Oh, say it ain't so, Joe.
Whoa! Nice. 7-8-1. We can stop the bucket right there. Okay, well, we're going to go on the other side.
Oh my God, what a shot! Oh, wow. What a hustle, Pete.
What hustle.
Whoa! Wow.
110.
What a game, guys!
So, starting with Joe, how long have you been playing pickleball?
4 years.
Really? Okay. And Joe again.
Yeah, well, I played in golf. You mean you?
The other Joe.
2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years for me as well. About a year.
And what is the thing you like most about this game? What appeals to you?
Just this kind of game right here.
Yeah, that was quite a game. they all have that kind of momentum where they switch.
Yeah,
And you think
oh, yeah.
like one team
Yep.
can't do anything right, and then the other team comes back. What's the hardest thing about the game?
Picking the ball off the floor.
Keeping score?
I think that too. Yeah,
Trying to return Jim's drives.
very good.
I think as you advance, the hardest thing is to hit the ball short, hit the ball from the back line short, and that's what makes the game more interesting as you come in and play short. We kind of do an amalgam of the both here.
But from a social point of view, you find it to be a good
Great.
social game.
Great. Met a lot
Great
of
social game, great exercise, and you know it's not too bad on your knees. Not a lot of running like tennis. It's really a great sport for the 55+ community.
It allows those who aren't that mobile to play, because if you play correctly, you kind of find your place and you can stay there. You don't have to be running around as much. So it allows for that. That's sort of how it began, but it's just took on with everyone. They're playing tournaments with 20-year-olds. That's something to see.
All right. Well, you want to encourage everybody to come out and play?
Absolutely. It's very addictive, and I think you're going to have a great time if you come out here.
It's easy to learn, fun to play.
That's it.
That's a good tagline.
Yeah.
Easy to learn, fun to play. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The one you did on the rolling and humming. By the way, I didn't want to bother you. There was no reference to